Good evening, friends. Welcome to episode 39. It is a nice summer evening, and we are just going to make a nice complimentary drink for that. Tonight, we are getting into the Marga-Rita Skeeter. Before we started, I actually prepped a batch of honey syrup a couple days ago, which is similar to some of the syrups we've made in the past. To do this, equal parts basic honey and water, heat a minute or two to let the honey dissolve, stir it, let it cool to room temperature before using. That's pretty much it, all you have to do in advance. So what we're going to start with for this, we have some glass rimming to do. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of Marga-Rita salt in our mortar and pestle. Gonna grind it up a little bit since it can be a bit coarse to begin with, and then once we have that, we are gonna put in 1 drop of, it only calls for 1, we'll see if that's enough, 1 drop of green food coloring, and then keep mixing again. Hopefully that disperses enough. We will find out in a second. That's pretty well powderized, so there we go with our 1 drop of food coloring. It's actually doing not too bad. It probably wouldn't hurt to use 2, but it's coming out with kind of a nice, almost like turquoise-ish color out of this. We'll see how it goes. Now we're going to transfer the mixed salt to our sort of empty Marga-Rita salt container there. Works a bit better for these purposes. Alright, we're gonna dip our glasses in a little bit of water and then right into here. Yeah, see, that comes out pretty well, right? So that's just 1 drop of the food coloring. If you wanted something a bit more vibrant, probably use 2. All right, before we move on, let's kind of clean up our area quickly. Okay, now we're ready. We're gonna add our ice to the blender first. Next, we're gonna put something fun in. Dragon fruit. Now, the book is calling for fresh dragon fruit, sliced on your own, scooped and whatnot. This is Pittsburgh in July, so we're going with the Good and Gather pre-frozen dragon fruit chunks from Target. I thawed these before we got started, so that's what's going in. Alright, so our first actual liquid ingredient is going to be 2 ounces of lime juice, and all of this is going to be for 2 servings. Everything we're doing is for 2 servings worth, it says. We'll see how much it actually makes. Depends on what your definition of a serving is, I suppose. Now by this point you're probably saying, wait, aren't these cocktails? Of course they are. 3 ounces of tequila. And last to go in is that honey syrup I mentioned. We need 1.5 ounces for these 2 servings. So this, between 1.5 ounces and what's left, that's probably another, maybe 1 ounce. That came out of just a 1/4 cup each, so 1/2 cup of water and honey. I say that because we will have another recipe or 2 coming up shortly that will utilize it. So you don't need to make a ton, but if you only want to make 1 batch for a few of them, that would probably be enough. Maybe do like a 1/3 or 1/2 cup each. And then we're ready. Lid on. And we're off. That looks pretty good. We're gonna see how it tastes, but that looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna take take that off and try to carefully pour this in so we don't get it like right all over the rim. All right, I think I'm looking forward to this one. This might be one of the more fun looking drinks we've made. So yeah, let's dive in. The Marga-Rita Skeeter. That's good. That's a keeper. Awesome. Can't wait to get into this. Gonna have these with dinner. Have a good week. I hope everyone is. Have a good weekend. Summer chugs on, and so do we. Good night.